Hi guys! In this video, I'm going to explain why doing less rehab for your Achilles tendon can sometimes be the right thing to do. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Marika. I'm one of the physiotherapists from treatmyachilles.com. We can get online physiotherapy assessment as well as treatment for your Achilles injuries. Have a look at the description of this video if you want a link to our website. Okay, so it's all over the internet. If you want to get an Achilles tendon better, you have to strengthen it up. But I often find that people read loads of things and then they go overboard with the strength training at the beginning or too much too soon. And then it just gets worse. So let me explain to you why doing less can often be useful, especially during the initial stages. So tendinopathy is kind of in two phases. I'm kind of making it really simple here, so any clinician may go, what do you mean two stages? But the two main phases is when you're initially irritated, it's the reactive phase. And during that phase, it's super sensitive and it reacts to any extra load it gets. Because remember, it's an overuse injury and then it becomes really painful, that part. And then if you do too much, more than what it wants to cope with at the moment, you just trigger that pain cycle. So while it's in that reactive phase, you have to really actually just nurse it. And sometimes just rest is all it wants at that point. So often for my patients who's in their reactive phase, I will prescribe things like put a heel raise in your shoe or wear shoes with a bit of a heel so that you can take the stretch off the Achilles tendon for a period of time, because that will take the strain off it. Something else is just refrain from all the activities, if you can, that actually causes an increase in pain. Stop doing your rehab exercises for a while, that we can just get the reactive tendinopathy to calm down. And then once it's calmed down, you've got to now remember that this tendon is injured, so it's not as strong as it used to be. So if you're going to do high load strength training because so-and-so said we need high load training, or Marika said, to be honest, most of the time we need high load training for Achilles rehab, your tendon may just not be strong enough for that period, high load. So you've got to start at the right phase. And normally what we do is that we use your history plus make you do some physical tests in front of the video for us so that we can gauge the capacity of that tendon. And whether it's in the reactive phase, how strong is it? We can tell from your history also what you've been doing and stuff, to what level we can test it in that session. And that's how we decide what level of exercise to put you in. So if you've got an Achilles tendon that's really sore and it just doesn't want to settle down no matter how much you try to rehab it, it may be time to take a step back and see if you give it some time off, just pamper it for a week or two, not too long, just a short period of time, to get that reactive pain to calm down, and then start a really conservative rehab program. That is often the key to getting your rehab right. And then once it's settled into that, you can usually ramp things up. But again, according to how quickly it builds its strength, not just randomly. It's about hitting those targets and ticking the boxes of, okay, I can do this now. So then we up it by a little bit. Okay, hope that's helped. Let me know if you've got any questions. And if you need more help with your Achilles injury, have a look at the description of this video. Link to the website is in that description. Take care.